Today we are painting our mask. So things that are included in your kit are a mask. It can be any of these colors. We have a few more that I don't have here. And also a paint set like this one, which also comes with a brush. So what I'm gonna do is show you how to make this very simple and cool design. You can paint your mask however you like. You can do different shapes, different designs. You can do your favorite characters on here. But I'm just gonna show you how to paint this design just in case you want to do that. So let me bring out my materials. Here I have a set that's already open, so I'm gonna use that. And I'm gonna show you how to do it on a mask that is a light color and one that is a darker color. Another thing you will need for this design is some tape. It can be any type of tape. And you will also need a water cup and your brush, that's also included in your set. And you might also want to have a napkin. Okay, so let's start with our dark colored mask first. So in case you have a dark color mask, this is what you'll do. And you'll do this for both of them actually. So first step is to grab your tape, and you want to take a long piece of tape, and you're just gonna mark where you want your lines to be. So this will be where the color is. And I'm just gonna keep doing that. And I like to paint one side of the mask first and then the other side, because then I can wait for this side to dry and I don't mess up any of my, so see, if I open the mask, it's not flat, so it's gonna be hard for me to paint it. So you wanna just make sure you just paint one side so it's flat and you get a nice design and your paint doesn't go all over the place. Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing to my white one here. Alright, so I'm all done with masking this side here. So next I'm just gonna take my brush and I'm gonna show you how to paint a dark color mask first. So with dark color mask, you want to put a layer of white first so that when you put the other color on top, whatever color you want it to be, it'll really pop out. So I'm gonna grab my white here and I'm gonna take a nice chunk of it and I'm just gonna paint this here. Alright, so I have my white layer down here, so that's gonna help the colors pop when I put the next color down. For now, we're gonna let that dry. You wanna make sure it's nice and dry before you put the other color on. And I'm gonna just start on this one. So this white one, we don't have to prep it. We don't have to do anything. We can just go ahead and pick our colors. So I think I'm going to do orange. Let's see, some orange. I like that color. And notice I'm just going back and forth. I'm trying to get it pretty smooth. And then you just keep switching colors. Make sure you clean your brush in between. Every time you switch, you want to make sure you clean your brush, where the colors will start to blend together. So just keep going, just go ahead and pick different colors for each section. And clean your brush in between every time. Alright, so I'm all done painting my white mask, one side of it. So let's see if that's a little bit wet, but I think that, let's see how it takes if I start to paint on it. So this time I'm gonna use yellow. See if it shows. Okay, yeah, so now I can just start painting with all my different types of colors. It's not gonna be as bright as my white mask or my lighter color mask unless I do 2 layers of white. Then it'll probably be very bright. So you could also do that. But I think I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna start to pick my colors and paint on it. Alright, so I'm done with the first layer of, well, the second layer of my black mask, my dark colored mask. I think I want to do one more just so that it evens it all out. So we're going to let that dry for about, I don't know, maybe 10 or 15 minutes. And then I'll do another layer and then we'll let it dry again and then it'll be done. So let's let it dry. Alright, so now this is dry. I'm gonna add another layer to this so it can be a little bit brighter. Alright, so we're all done with another layer here for the dark mask. This one is pretty much dry, but we're just gonna let this one dry so we can take off the tape together for both. Alright, so our mask is dry for the most part, so now we're just gonna remove the tape. Pretty cool. And then we have our mask. If you want to make this one brighter, just add another layer. So it just takes some time for it to dry. But this one, you just need one layer and it comes out pretty good if it's a light colored mask. And then you pretty much do the same thing to the other side. You're just gonna add tape and then you're going to paint it. And then you'll have a mask that looks something like this. And as you can see, I just changed the direction of my lines on the other side. So remember, be creative and just have fun.